are back now in the kitchen this morning with Leila Batman and Hunter Davis from Duck Donuts. You're not going to believe this. Warm, delicious donuts made to order. They're founded on the Outer Banks. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Wow, this is a pretty impressive spread. I've had to inhale all these donut smells all morning. So tell me, what do we have going on up here? What is Duck Donuts? What do you guys offer?
We basically our donuts are a vanilla-based cake donut, and from there you can create your donut.
Yeah, by the looks of this, it's all kinds of creations.
Exactly. We have all the different icings that we have. We also have our different toppings: cinnamon sugar, powdered sugar, peanuts, of course the sprinkles, which is the kids' favorites. You know, they've got to have your sprinkles, and then you create your own donuts.
Oh, wow. And so, you know what? They were telling me earlier that there's some secret donuts they're going to let us in on, so you have to stay tuned for that. Now, tell me, what is the story behind Duck Donuts? How did it come to be out there in the Outer Banks?
Well, it was started by two gentlemen from up north, Russ DiGilio and Robin Griffith, and they started it down there, I guess, where they had been going on vacation, and thought it would be the perfect place for it, and they put one up back in 2006, and after that it just took off. They have one in Kill Devil Hills, one in Corolla, one in Kitty Hawk, and one in Duck, and we just recently brought one up to Virginia Beach.
Wow.
I had found it when I was on break from law school, and I went down there and I needed some kind of a sweet treat. I needed a release of some sort. You know what I mean?
I understand.
Binge eating, yeah. And so anyway, I was driving down there, and Kelly said, you know, hey, look over there. I've heard about that place. So we go in there, get a 6-pack, and I leave, start smelling them in the car. I'm like, come on, let me get a hold of one of those real quick. So I started eating one, and I was like, let me get another one. So finally, I'd eaten the whole box. I turned back around.
You had to get some more.
I drove back up there. Of course, I walked in. I had to give some kind of an excuse, like, you know, it's for a friend. It's for a friend. They're like, they took one look. They took one look at me, and the crumbs on my face. They were like, yeah, buddy, I'm sure it's for a friend.
That's great.
So anyway, after that, I was like, I've got to get a hold of these donuts. So I got it. My dad and my brother, Craig and Zachary Davis, and our close friends, Dave and Becca Johnson, and we just put one up in Virginia Beach.
Wow. And so, then, Leila, you've been there since day one.
Correct.
So how has Duck Donuts evolved over time, or is it the same?
Well, it's evolved in that I think we're much more efficient than we were the first day we opened our doors,
course, yes.
obviously. But it just boils down to is that it's an adventure walking into our donut shop. You watch your donuts being made, you watch your donuts being topped, and the kids just absolutely go crazy watching the donuts coming down the line, watching the person box them up, and then they're intrigued on the different toppings that are put on. So
it's an experience.
It's definitely an experience, and not only for the children, adults are, you know, get into it just as much. People taking pictures and
sometimes more so.
Yeah, well,
see people's faces up against the glass.
Yeah.
So.
Good thing you have the glass.
Yeah, that's exactly
for
right.
our safety. Actually.
You know, and the great part about it is that, you know, obviously, you know, we are, thank God, very busy, and so we call numbers, but people are they're watching and waiting for their donuts to be created, and you put on, oh no, that one's mine.
Right.
So, you know, they're looking out for their donuts.
Right.
You know?
Right. Well, you think about Outer Banks, you know, you're thinking about the beach, you're thinking about fresh seafood.
Right.
You don't necessarily think of donuts, but fits right in.
Well, you know, the thing is, I think that's the reason why it took so quickly in this area is because so many people from around here go down to the Outer Banks. I mean, it became something I did every time I'd go down to the Outer Banks. I was like, I got to go get Duck Donuts. It became synonymous with it, you know? And so people love it.
Right. So how long does it take you to do this? What's the donut making process like?
Well, as far as from start to finish, okay, well.
So you get up early in the morning, we start baking these?
Well, basically, we are there at 5 o'clock in the morning, and what we do at that point in time is, this is a smaller version of our steamer.
Okay.
We turn on our steamers, we turn on our fryers, and get our coffee going, and getting our icings ready, because your icings have to be warm. They can't be cold.
But as soon as you know what combo you want, is it a quick process?
Oh, very much
frost it?
so.
Yeah.
Very much so, yes, and I will demonstrate how to frost a donut.
Okay, so we'll get to that a little later. I know it's probably the most agonizing part for customers is figuring out which ones they're going to stick with.
Right. And there's some that are more popular than others. Believe it or not, maple bacon is, I'd say that's probably
The maple bacon is
probably
our biggest seller.
Right. And then you said cake donuts. So what makes cake donuts, I guess, different from the other donut?
Well, a cake donut, especially our cake donuts, they're very fluffy. They're just melt in your mouth. I mean,
Traditionally, I haven't been a fan of cake batter donuts. They're usually too thick. It's real bready, but ours are very light.
Very light.
But crispy.
Yes.
You're good.
Yes.
So is that the secret to Duck Donuts? Is
Oh, yeah.
that what makes Duck Donuts so special?
Absolutely. She's kind of the secret ingredient over at Duck Donut Virginia Beach. But yeah. But
So she's not going anywhere.
Yeah, but we have a lot of stuff. We have muffins. As a matter of fact, actually, the muffins are probably my favorite.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have muffins. We have breakfast sandwiches, and now we're on brand of coffee.
Okay, very cool. So we're going to actually get to making some donuts in our segment a little bit later on. We wanted to get the overview because, I mean, this stuff, I'm eating it with my eyes. It's just amazing. And yeah, I can't wait to get to that part. So, you're also going to be opening up a store at Lansdowne
Yes,
Center.
that's correct.
Yes.
We're also going to be one up in Charlottesville as well.
Wow, so you guys are expanding quickly.
Yes,
Donuts
absolutely.
for everyone. That sounds great. Again, we're going to make some donuts a little later and give away some of their secret donuts. So you don't want to go away. You want to stick around for that. We are back now in the kitchen this morning with Leila, Batman, and Hunter Davis from Duck Donuts. It's all about warm, delicious donuts made to order. And you know what? They're founded on the Outer Banks. Now, we are going to actually make some donuts and learn a little bit more about the donut making process. And I know you didn't bring everything from the store here, but tell me what we have. What are some of these things going on?
Well, we have our chocolate icing, our vanilla icing, our lemon icing, our peanut butter icing, maple, orange, and strawberry.
And you're saying that orange is kind of like an insider secret?
Yes.
And why is that? Because there's some things that if you're in the know at Duck Donuts.
Backdoor donuts, yeah. The
That's
ones that
right.
only people who are in the know know. So your viewers are going to know.
Okay, so orange is kind of like one of
The
those.
creamsicle.
Creamsicle. Oh my goodness. Okay, so tell me about this donut making process and go ahead and
All
kind of
right.
show us how it all works.
All right. We will be taking our donut, and your donut needs to be warm. That is, it has to be warm for your icing to stick properly to your donut.
All right.
Okay? You always have to mix up your icing. If not, it will not cover your donut properly.
And how long have you been doing this donut making stuff?
Since April 24th.
April 24th of
this year.
this year. Oh,
This
look
is
at that.
your
Gotta get it
creamsicle.
going, yeah. There's a technique to it. So if you see how she flipped it and then do
So
a
that
you have to do
little
a real
twist?
yeah, you do a real quick flip.
You always have to twist.
Okay. What are some of your favorites to make, or the ones that you think the flavors that blend together best? Because you get an icing and then you can get like different toppings.
Yes. The maple bacon. I mean, like I said, if you like pancakes,
Of course.
what it tastes
if
Yeah.
you like maple syrup, and if you like bacon, there it is. It's all in one.
What else is popular over there?
Chocolate is always popular. Almond Joy is very popular, which is our chocolate icing with coconut and peanuts. Our Reese's Cup, which is chocolate with the drizzle of our peanut butter, so it tastes exactly like a peanut butter
Right. And
cup.
so one of the great things about Duck Donuts is you can create your own. So if none of those sounded good enough and you have a better idea, you can come in and kind of
We
do
do
your
it
own.
all.
Do your own thing. Yes.
All right. So I'm getting
Yeah, please.
please.
All right. So what is the trick? How do I do this? Where should I start?
Okay, first you want to grab your donut.
Okay.
Now decide which icing you want to use. Now that's the back of the donut. You
Oh,
need to
that's
go
the
to
back.
the
How do you
front
know
of
the
the
back
donut.
and the front?
See?
The front's prettier.
Nice and pretty. This is a little rougher.
Okay. All
So
right. We got to
you
make sure
always-
it's pretty side up.
So you always grab it from the back to dip like that.
Okay.
All right?
All right. So
Now,
let's see.
whatever icing you pick, you need to stir it up because it will not do a proper coating without you
Okay.
stirring it
So
up.
let's go right here with what'd you say? Vanilla?
That's vanilla, correct.
Okay. So I stir. I'm gonna have icing all over myself, but that's okay. That's all right. All right. Is that good?
That's good.
All right, and then
Now
I better use
dip
my right
and
hand.
turn.
How far? Just
Keep deep, go
right
get a little deeper.
I might drop the donut. Okay.
There you go.
One twist, two twists. All right. That's
And
good.
pull it up. There you
you go.
are.
All
Look at
right.
it.
Beautiful.
Woo, pretty. Look at that. Okay. So I have my nicely covered donut. Oops, I dropped some of the orange.
That's
All right, we'll
okay.
Put it down. And then let's see. Can I put some toppings?
Absolutely.
Yes.
What you want?
All right.
Yes, sprinkles.
Rainbow sprinkles are the best. Now I think we need to get Chris on in this action
Yeah.
because Chris, come on down. Let's see if you can make a better looking donut. Look how pretty my donut
That's a
is.
pretty
Look how pretty
donut.
that is.
We got a lot of donuts
So what
here,
do you
we
call
got-
your donut? What do you call yours?
Pretty.
Just pretty?
Vanilla pretty.
I call it pretty. I call mine
Pretty yummy.
delicious.
All right, what are you going to go for, Chris? Were you paying attention? You
I
think you
was
got
paying
the
attention.
action?
I was.
Let me
okay.
see. Let me see
so
what you got.
do is you basically take
Oh,
a
you're gonna
donut
get the
over
lesson
here
now.
and you find the pretty side, and you turn it over, and you find a topping that you like. I like chocolate.
Right, you got to stir it up.
gotta
Let me
stir it
talk.
up.
He actually
Stir it
moonlights
up.
over it. He actually
Oh, I
moonlights
know.
for us.
He's
Yeah.
like coming on
He's a
in.
professional.
And,
Like, I got this.
Dip it in there, not too deep, and then
And your-
pull it out
Your
and
glove might end up
twist.
in the donut.
There you
Oh.
go.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I put
I
a
don't
little
think you put
extra
enough
on there
chocolate on there.
because that's the way I roll.
Yeah,
Would you
he
like a
meant to do that.
topping? Would you like a topping?
I like nuts. I'm
All
a
right,
little nutty.
here you go.
I'm a little nutty, so. Tell me that's not perfect. Come on.
Beautiful.
Well, that was
Tell me
good.
that's
Beautiful.
not perfect.
Beautiful.
All right, and yeah, we were talking about some of those insider
Ooh, I
info.
like
So
that.
we had the, what is it, orange-sickle?
The creamsicle.
Creamsicle. Any other ones you want to let us in on? Like,
We have the beach.
the beach.
Hunter, make a beach.
Actually, she's the professional.
Oh,
She's the
well,
professional.
I'm the
Do we
beach.
have
She makes
anything
prettier
else?
donuts than
Well,
I.
unfortunately, I can't make the beach because I didn't bring glaze with me today. But that would
okay,
be glaze
okay, I got
with your cinnamon sugar on
Because that
top.
looks like sand. I see that.
There
I like
you
that.
go.
That's good. I
Oh,
like
very,
that.
There you
very
go.
nice. Okay, so yeah, Duck Donuts. I mean, there's just so many here, so many ways to try, and that's what you guys are all about: is creating your own, making it
Having-
to order.
We're all going to need a
Right.
one life
And it's
membership after we
cake
get done here.
donuts, and it is
In
yes,
moderation.
vanilla-based
Everything
cake
in
donuts.
moderation.
And,
Vanilla
When we go on
based
again,
cake
tell
vacation,
me,
I mean, really.
This is Body by Duck Donut, actually.
Body by Duck
Not
Donuts.
bad.
Hey, well, she did say you can have your donuts here and there.
That's right.
Right.
All right, so why don't you head on over to Buzz? I'll meet you over there. I'm going to tell
Are you
everybody
kicking me
that.
out of here?
Yeah, I am. Get going. I'm
Thanks,
going to
man.
eat some
Appreciate it.
donuts. I need you to move out the way. Okay, Duck Donuts. They have 4 North Carolina locations: Corolla, Duck, Kill Devil Hills, and Kitty Hawk. There's also 2 Virginia locations: Virginia Beach, Williamsburg. And where else are you guys going to be opening up?
Lansdowne in about 2 months.
Okay.
And then
so-
Charlottesville.
So Duck Donuts, they're taking over. And you can also, check them out online, duckdonuts.com. See it, believe it, look at all this great stuff. I can't wait to actually dig in a minute, but I'm going to have frosting all over it.
That's all
After
right.
the show. All right, thanks so much for
Thank
being
you
here.
so much, man.
Oh, yeah.